Right, let's get the show on the road. So we're learning about the endocrine system. It sounds really complicated, but it's not at all. If you cast your memory back, you might remember I mentioned effectors before, and I said it could be a muscle or it could be a gland. And a gland is what we're talking about because the endocrine system, it's all of the glands of your body. So you might be thinking, yeah, fine, but what are you talking about? What is a gland? A gland is anything that releases a hormone. It secretes, we say, a hormone into the blood. And now you might be thinking, okay, but what's a hormone? Well, a hormone is just a chemical messenger which travels around in the blood. Sorry about that little beeping in the background. That's probably Mr. Watkins being annoying. So the glands of the body together, that's the endocrine system, they release hormones, and hormones are chemical messengers. You need to know 6 different glands. Specifically, you need to know where they are in the body. Are they in the head, the throat, whatever, the torso? What hormones do they release, and what's that hormone do? So it's just as I said, or I think I said, it's just memory, really. The hard bit was that past 30 seconds. So let's have a look. Number 1, up here in the head, we have something called the pituitary gland. Now that diagram doesn't show the whole brain, but the thing on the right does. And the pituitary gland's that tiny little green thing. And what it does, it releases a whole bunch of different hormones that have lots of different effects. So you'll sometimes see it called the master glands, because kind of like pulling the strings. After that, we've got this one you can see kind of in the neck area called the thyroid gland. And that releases something called thyroxine. So thyroid and thyroxine. And that controls your metabolism. In other words, it controls how fast or slow your chemical reactions happen. And that in turn might affect how easy it is for you to gain weight or how quickly you lose weight, things like that. Moving on, we've then got this here, it's called the adrenal gland. There's 2 of them and they're on top of the kidneys, which are those pink things there. Now the adrenal gland releases adrenaline, which you've probably heard of, but adrenaline prepares you for something called the fight or flight response. So if you're in danger, your body, for example, your heartbeat might rise, you breathe faster, you get more oxygen to your muscles, and that's all caused by adrenaline, and it's preparing your body to either fight or to escape the danger for flight. After that, we've got that thing in the middle, which is kind of like corn on the cob, if corn on the cob was shaped like something else. And it's in the center of your body, really. It releases something called insulin, which we'll do a lot more on, but in short, it controls the amount of glucose in your blood. So it controls blood glucose concentration. Now, almost there, we've just got 2 more to go, and they're both reproductive organs. There's the ovaries in females, which releases estrogen, which does a lot, but one of the things it does is controls the menstrual cycle and puberty. And then you've got the testes in males, which release testosterone, which controls sperm production, and again, puberty. So you need to know each of these 6, so roughly where they are, and you might need to know what hormone they release, which you can see I've put there in orange. I've got 100% faith that you can understand this stuff. It's just memory, so have a watch again if you need to, or pause and scribble them down. But that's the endocrine system.